Hey, I just have to show you, I walked outside this morning to do a few things and water my plants, and I want to show you what my garden looks like in containers, almost August right now, this morning. And it surprised me because I was waiting. Now these are marigolds, and I know the sun is bright out here this morning, and I'm going to water if it gets too hot, and that's my turmeric up there. But I have been waiting for a very long time for this marigold bud to bloom. It's taken forever. And it's got a few other ones, and it's just struggled. It's been green. It's just really struggled. But what really got my heart really happy this morning is I'm going to take you over here. And it has struggled. A lot of this year has wilted, and I've been trying all my puppies, and there's Molly, and I think that's Felix. So you get to see my kitty this morning. They like for me to be outside. But it looks really green. I did water yesterday, but I'm going to come out and water again because it is container gardening and you do have to water it. My longevity spinach, which is doing really well. Actually, even my marigold has bloomed. It's almost time to put some bloom juice to make more blooms on that. And it's green, but my rose is Sharon, guys. This just took my breath away. And it's in a container, and it struggled this year from still being it's been in a container for many years. But look at the blooms that are fixing to come up. Isn't that the most beautiful thing? And this plant, actually my son Corey, there's a bloom coming up there, gave me years ago. And there's one that's fixing to come there and there. I'm going to have some beautiful roses Sharon flowers, and I make sure I try to keep it watered. I keep telling myself I'm going to put it in the ground one day, but so far I haven't. I haven't found a really good spot for it. And my ground is really, hard. And I was very surprised because when I first came out here and I came to this okra plant, so you see some of the leaves over here starting to wilt just a little bit, so it does need some water. But, and the first thing, if you ever have okra, in the mornings is usually when you'll see the blooms. And the blooms is where there's going to be fruit that come out. But I believe okra blooms are one of my favorite blooms to see. And I usually like to count them. I have a game where I've done for many years where I'll come out how many plants I have, and I'll count my blooms. In this batch right here, I got 3 blooms. And okra, as you know, gets pretty tall. And even my rosemary and my other type of grass, which I have to weed. I'm trying to walk around here barefooted. And so I counted 7, and I'm going to harvest them. As you can see, this one here. But as you can see with this okra, it's got to be pulled. Ooh, I got a sticker vine in there. I have a blackberry vine. Look at the size of that okra, guys. And I got some growing here. And I eat okra raw when I grow it. I don't try to save it or preserve it or, I don't get enough of it to really do a lot with it. So I do fresh eating with my okra. But just seeing out the blooms, I thought I just had those 3 until I came over here. And they hide because they're so condensed in here that I had that one. And I got to replant my basil I got from the store. But if you look, because mine are so tight, I got a bloom there. I have a bloom on this plant. And I actually have one that was way back in the back somewhere. I wish I could find it now. But I noticed I counted 7 blooms that I noticed. And I could be missing some. There's one close to the back fence, way back there. I don't know if you can see it. But I just wanted to show you blooms and flowers. Even if you can't garden a lot of vegetables, sometimes just having coming outside and just seeing something open up and flower It's life, you know, it's not like human life, but it's garden life. And I just wanted to share that with you guys today to see if it would bring you a smile. So, God bless you. Until the next time I post, it's just small. I haven't been able to do much, so I'm fixing to come out here and water. But before I water, I wanted to show you my blooms in my garden. Until next time.